Alright, well, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft recently. Like, instead of a 2-week phase, it's a 2-month phase. And I can say I've learned quite a lot from that, mostly because I binge watched a lot of Hermitcraft. Far more than one probably should. I don't know. But I can say I learned a lot, and it was really, really useful. I want to share some of that stuff with y'all. So the biggest things I learned was how to texture, how to plant trees that look halfway decent, not like those over there, and a little bit of how to terraform. I won't say that my terraforming's there yet. I think it's definitely improved, and it's turning night crap. Ignore the server lore and the random netherite blocks. Server lore is server lore, and the netherite blocks was because Bedrock has amazing duplication glitches. And it's not going to turn night yet, so I'm just going to fly around. I'm not afraid of any phantoms. So, biggest thing I learned, and you know, this building is just almost copy-pasted out of Hermitcraft. I'm sure you recognize it, maybe. Saw it, and I wanted to build it. I'm not going to pretend like it isn't. It's definitely copy and pasted. I want to learn how to texture with the copper, and I definitely learned that. And it looks great. I'm really happy with it. And, I mean, this little island chain needed something. Ignore the solid color. Speaking of which, ignore that. Those are ugly. They're a work in progress, just like a lot of this stuff is. But, you know, I've learned a lot about just how to improve my Minecraft just from watching a lot of Hermitcraft. 6 months ago, this was the type of building I built, which was my lighthouse. And, you know, I could have definitely watched some Hermitcraft then, but I really didn't. I was kind of just doing my own thing. And, you know, the lighthouse is okay. It's not great. It's not convenient. Hence why I built something so grand as that over there. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about what to learn, or what I've learned. And the biggest thing was trees. Really, to me, it was trees and texture. So these trees, first off, I would not recommend for any sane individual to learn how to build custom trees in Minecraft. It takes 10 years, and I absolutely hate it. Are they cool? Yeah, I mean, does it kind of, like, it looks good, and afterwards it's like, oh yeah, it's worth it. Maybe not, because, like, I don't know, they just took forever. But, yeah, so, trees, that's a big one. Also textures. Gosh, editing's gonna be fun in this video, I can already tell. I'm tired as hell. Yeah, textures was another big one that I learned a lot of. Just because, you know, if I just made a solid granite thing, yeah, it would look like an okay path. It wouldn't look great. But then if you add, like, bricks and wood and all that stuff, all of a sudden you have a really, really nice looking path. That, yeah, you don't focus much on. And, yeah, it takes far longer to build. But it looks so much nicer whenever it's done. It looks amazing. And the best way that I've learned to texture, and I don't know if anyone else does this, is, yeah, I just got like a solid block like this one, and I would like make this whole section out of polished granite. I think this is what that block is. And then from there, I would slowly just fill stuff in. So, let's say this is all polished granite. I'd say, okay, let's add some dripstone, some brick, some dirt. This is rooted dirt. I thought it was a nice little touch. It added a lot more texture to it, and it definitely looks good, and it looks great from a distance. Ignore the well. The well's ugly. And then of course you could do the same with stone. I actually have. How did I not take damage? Some textures. All the textures I've used. So. This was the castle that I copied over there. This is the stone pathway. This is the granite pathway. This is my grass texture. I'm still working on it. It's bougie and kind of annoying. And then this is just a general white texture that I've been starting to try to learn how to use. I haven't had any uses for it yet, but I'm gonna slowly fill out that area with all these sorts of different textures. I need to get away from that because that is gonna bother the crap out of me. But I think that there's a lot of value in learning how to do all this stuff, and I think, like I said, the best way to learn is just to watch videos. One thing, let's see, we can go in here. You can see what was once upon a time a working item duper. It don't work anymore. And stuff like this, which is just like, you know, this is so inspired out of Hermitcraft. I think if you could really see, like, I think it was season 7, Grian did a tunnel connecting his and Mumbo's base, and they had tunnels that were made out of like this type of thing. Mine's definitely a lot more, I think modern would be a term. I don't know for sure. But it was one of those things where I just needed to learn how to do it, because it would look far nicer, and it looks so much nicer than that thing. That's eventually the thing that's going to be replaced. I know I'm kind of rambling on, because until I'm freaking tired. This video took way too long. I screwed around with recording software for ever, basically. It took way too long. But, there was an actual point to this video besides me just flexing some of the builds I've made, because, let's face it, that was mostly what this video is me flexing. The whole point of the video was I want to just talk and be like, you know what, I'm done screwing around with Forza. You know, most of my videos were Forza. I did make a few commentary like, you know, Forza 6, which did end up being in Japan. Kind of sad. I was hoping for something a little bit different. I don't know, Japan was a mid-choice to me. But it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to play it. Because it's not that fun of a game. It's a mediocre game at best. And wow, this horse is fast. Oh yeah, that's actually a fast horse. Dang, I'll ride this one until the end of the video. And you know, I did that commentary video over Battlefield 6, but I suck at Battlefield 6, and like I said, Forza's not going anywhere. There's no content there, and so I'm gonna start making content for this, where I just me and Lake, we've been building shit. And so yeah, no, it's time to start doing stuff. You know, I'm wanting to do content, and I need content, and this is great content. So yeah, I mean, not much else. You'll see a lot more Minecraft for sure, and you'll definitely see my building improve, because like I said, I'm learning from Hermitcraft, which is, I think, what I almost wonder if that was the goal of Hermitcraft, besides just, you know, having fun with friends, which is what they do, is to teach others how to be better at Minecraft. But, yeah, with that, I'm gonna call it quits, because I'm tired. I pulled an all-nighter planning, or thinking about doing this video, and it's come out as a shit show. But, yeah, so, yeah, with that, y'all have a good day. Whew.